Hey guys, and welcome back to the AI only battle, where we have the historic spawn dates mod, which has given us a super OP Egypt who really need to settle here if they want to use this huge navy for anything other than Arabia. But anyway, the big things at the moment, mainly there's quite a lot. Egypt with a huge air force of great war bombers going after Carthage, the sort of fourth power in the world, and the same could be said kind of with the Greek-Rome war, although Rome is sort of, they're not attacking mainland Rome. There's some other smaller wars going on in the world. France are in a few, with the Celts in particular being a big one. The Celts may be able to take this city because it's only one population with a bit of luck. But lots of stuff is going on. Denmark have got a settler out here, so good for them, and one here as well. So they'll probably, hopefully soon take out Sweden. But right now we're going to watch Egypt. There's not a Russian-Hun war on at the moment, is there? No. Okay, I just wanted to check that. Egypt has now got infantry as well. It's got a huge air force. It's just buying, I believe. There's no way it's building this many planes. Well, there is a chance, but unlikely. It's just got a massive military now. Artillery all over the place. It's got a lot of air force, great war bombers, a few triplanes, as I said. And I think soon we will be seeing nuclear weapons, atomic bomb wise, for Egypt. But I think the Ottomans are not going to be able to take this Babylon city unless they put more units around the mountains. See, Egypt's citadels here have made it very difficult for them. But I think Egypt are planning something against the Ottomans themselves, because they're moving a lot of air force stuff around there. Greece, lots of frigates still. They are still a long way technologically behind Egypt, which could be a problem for them. Rome did, of course, lose this city. They settled to Greece in that war, and Greece now looks like it's finally sending an army to go after Antium. Greece did take this city back from France, which is mainly Rome's fault. And Greece has now completely surrounded Poland. So that's not good for Poland. I think Russia are going to soon take them out. I think Russia are probably in the position to be considered. I'm not sure who is next. Portugal and Russia are probably joint ties, I don't know how to say it, behind like 5th and 6th, I believe. We know the top 4 are Greece, Rome, Egypt and Carthage, or at least in my opinion they are. Egypt now has got a lot of great war bombers in Sardinia, its city, which means it can pretty much bomb any of Carthage's units. And Carthage is nowhere near having an air force. It's not good for Carthage. Morocco is finally launching its huge amount of troops to go after Songhai. Don't think much will come from it, but who knows. Spain did lose their other city. Yes, the map just the main. So Spain have only got 2 cities here in sort of mainland Spain. And then they've got this extra one that's here on Portuguese coast. And then they've got 2 down here in Africa. But we're now going to check the info addicts to see sort of who is dominating this campaign. I can't remember when we last did it, that's why. So you see population, Egypt 57 million. Greece 15 million, Rome 8 million, Russia 8 million, France 6 million. Crop yield, Egypt, Greece, Rome, Carthage, Russia, Portugal, they're 6th. They're the big 6, I think, and they're going to show up a lot. Manufactured goods, Egypt, Greece, Rome, Carthage, Portugal, Russia. Gold, Egypt, Greece, Rome, Carthage, Russia. Denmark actually coming ahead of Portugal in that one. Land, Egypt, Greece, Carthage, Rome, Russia. Denmark up there again. Portugal not doing so well in that category. Military, Egypt, Greece. Egypt 4 times the size of Greece. Greece aren't actually that much bigger than Carthage. Arabia in 4th, surprisingly. Morocco 5th. Russia not doing so well there. But then Russia have just come out of some big wars, so... Okay, social standing, Egypt, Greece, Rome, the Celts, Arabia. Happiness, Egypt, Arabia, Morocco, Austria, the Celts. Anyone struggling with that? -9, France, Greece -2. Technologies. So 26, Germany, although they're just a wandering scout. Sweden, 31. Poland, 32. I did forget to put on who has oil and uranium, which was a mistake by me. But never mind, it's not too much important. Egypt, 60. Techs. Now, Rome, 46. Carthage, 42. Greece 47. That was the important one. So these three are getting very close to each other, and boom, there we go. Egypt taking another city in the Mediterranean. So they're beginning to really crush Carthage. Carthage is still very strong along Iberia and Gibraltar and just northern Morocco in modern day, I feel. But yeah, southern two cities in Iberia. It's good for them, and they of course have Carthaginian Norway. Can't forget about that. Rome have Ireland, which is good for them, I guess. Celts not looking like they're going to make a successful landing in France. Denmark and Sweden don't want to go to war with each other, which is obviously very annoying. I think Greece will soon probably go for Hamburg to try and push them out of Europe. Poland, like I said, fully surrounded. We need to check on Arabia. They had a huge... Okay, so Arabia's just got a huge military. I guess it needs one to defend from Egypt. Would it be able to defend with all this? I think Egypt would eventually win, especially... They'd definitely take Mecca, because with all these battleships, they'd just crush these units. And there we go, Greece into the modern era. So, Egypt should win. But it's going to be interesting to see who comes third, fourth, and fifth. I think Greece will come second, unless Egypt stops attacking Carthage now. They rebuild, and them and Rome jointly take on Greece, maybe even with Egypt's help. And France, where was that city? Oh, the Celts grabbed Brittany. So Brittany has fallen to the Celts, and maybe now they'll land some more troops, the Celts, and actually be able to start taking more cities, because France were fairly strong. They were sort of 7th, 8th in a lot of those info addict categories, and up there in a few. Now, obviously they're scared of Rome, probably. They're in trouble, and maybe the Netherlands, I'd say the Netherlands would attack, but they don't have much. Portugal, a lot of nows, is that what they're called? Yeah, Portuguese nows, or neus. Portugal is all connected, at least unlike Spain. Yeah, it is. But they only have 4 cities, so it's not amazing. Spain do have a settler up, though. Interesting if they went for maybe Northern Ireland, or the Carthage. Oh, maybe Carthage is going for that. Greece and Rome. Rome may be able to steal in here. If that unit is not destroyed, I assume it will be. Let's quickly watch this. 1917 AD, so a year before the end of World War One, in modern or in real history, and it's kind of a world war at the moment. Greece v Rome, Egypt, Carthage. Egypt has a huge force here. You just have to keep an eye on what Egypt unlocks, because soon they will get the Manhattan Project. And there we go. Rome is actually taking cities back from Greece. Maybe Rome, if Rome just get their decisions right where they go, they could definitely be a big thorn in the Greek side. And maybe Egypt may be preparing now to take another Carthaginian city and completely control the Mediterranean almost. Who can go to which side of it, because Greece wouldn't be able to go to this side. So basically cut off Greece from Carthage. One of the superpowers in this game, the 4 of them. That would be pretty bad. Very, very bad, actually. Where did that Carthaginian settler go? Oh, France took it back. Celts, come on. I was rooting for you there, the Celts. Even though you took out England, and I live in England, so that's not too good. Maybe Carthage isn't going for Northern Ireland. Maybe they've just got to go around here, because they don't get open borders through these nations. To go to Norway. Greece, looking like they'll soon be probably settling more towards Russia. I think they're letting their happiness balance out now. They control the Black Sea, except for the Huns. So yeah, it's all very interesting what is going on in this world. The Ottomans did not have the luck they needed, really. They didn't get it right. Babylon, a well-placed cannon unit. And they will survive until Egypt probably comes along and destroys them. It's all doom and gloom. Egypt has so many battleships. Why are they building them in the Caspian Sea? There is nothing in the Caspian Sea, city-wise. Austria and Carthage, peace out. Greece have just settled another city north of Austria, or what is left of Austria. And Egypt is now using its air force again to attack UTK. And there we go. Ramses has completed the Manhattan Project. Egypt will begin very soon. They've got bombers now as well. It's sort of snowballing to a point where I think very soon... Where have they moved all their air force to? I assume... If there's only one there, 6 in Pittsholm. Okay, lots of bombers. With that Manhattan Project now, I think we will very soon see Egypt maybe putting a nuke on Carthage. Oh, and the Celts took back Brittany. Good for them. Wait, where am I looking? Here we are. The Celts can hold on to this because the Musketeers are going to have a tough time getting around. If they can use these Galleasses wise, and there we go, World's Fair completed. Ramses, Alexander, Rome, Carthage, the big ones, and there we go. France, Portugal up there. Russia not contributing, but they've just come out of a big war, so you know. Fair enough, you can understand it. Russia need to be settling more of this vast amount of land if they want to survive. Well, not survive, they probably will survive. I think Russia is safe, even from Greece, but look at the amount of riflemen Greece have. But Egypt are now too... Oh, god damn it, the Celts. What are you doing? If they send over some land units, the Celts, they'd do this fine, but they'd just be annoying. The Romans are defending this city that they took back from Greece, which is at least a start to see one of the bigger two empires maybe slowing down in their growth. Boom. So this infantry, with the Air Force's help, should be very soon. Wait, is that a destroyer or a battleship? Oh, it's a battleship. Napoleon. France and Egypt are at peace. I'm not sure if that was a big one. I don't know if Egypt were using their bombers on France. I don't think they were. There we go. Egypt taking another city from Carthage, and this ironclad should be able to take Carthage with the battleship's help, the Air Force. This is not good for Carthage. You have no way of defending themselves against an Air Force. I think they managed to get into 4th place, but I think they're going to lose it. I think Portugal may even be thinking, or Spain even perhaps, thinking about going after Carthage Nova, Coimbra, and Lillebaum. There definitely could be targets. I think Portugal have got to be thinking, look at this navy Portugal have. If they use that here to take out Carthage out of Iberia, then they're done. Carthage will no longer have any power. And they'll still be strong. Morocco have just settled 2 more cities, finally, in sort of the Sahara. Their army didn't have any success, though, against the Songhai. So now let's watch the big moment. Will Carthage fall this turn? It could. This infantry could walk in. Boom. Carthage falls. That's a big one. Carthage now. And Malacca should fall as well. If I was Rome, I would send a privateer, they don't have any, to try steal that away and just declare war. Or Greece as well may try and take this. Boom, and Greece, it was a good battle, but Greece did take this city back from Rome. It's a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to see them hold on to it. Well, this big war, I think it's slowing down. Egypt, I'm not sure. I doubt they'll have built an atomic bomb yet, because it's the next tech that actually lets you build the atomic bombs. But I think they'll be getting close. They'll be getting very, very close now. But boom, Carthage. And they have got another settler now going for Carthage, Norway. Which means Denmark may have to do something about it. Because Denmark is strong. They're definitely stronger than Sweden, at least tech-wise. So they could definitely take on the Swedish. Rome's borders finally closing in on the Alps, which will make it hard for Rome to defend this land in the north, but not impossible. They even got a city here in northeast Iberia, so based behind the mountains, Spain and even France will struggle to take that. Egypt, have they been doing any more settling? No. Bazookas. Oh, Egypt have bazookas, which means they do have the tech now unlocked that allows them to build the bombs. Atomic bombs, obviously. Oh, now it depends if they have uranium. Obviously, we cannot see that. Yeah, we can't see that because I forgot to turn it on. But I'm sure Egypt do. I mean, look at the size of them. There's no way they don't. And if they don't, at least it'll be interesting. They do have another settler now heading out towards Africa. And there we go, Malacca. So here is a very big tension point in the southern part of the Italian peninsula. Rome obviously control most of the land, but Greece have a bit here. And now Egypt are on that land and control a huge amount of bombers right next to Roman lands. And Egypt are just dominating now. This is no longer fun to watch, really, just seeing Egypt dominate. I'm going to start focusing more on the Greek-Roman war, although nothing serious is happening. The Greece has now got a navy here. Maybe they finally thought, yeah, we're not going to do this with land units. Let's do it with a navy. Good thinking by them. Arabia not planning to do anything with its large army. There we go. Carthage going for their second city in Norway. Spain, 2 settlers out here. I assume they were going for Iceland and Ireland, maybe. Just Iceland. You look at these civs that are doing anything to get a city, and you look at Russia, who have all this land, and I mean, they're just not taking it. Russia, it's their mistake. They should be taking this land. Now there's 5 bombers stationed also in the middle of the Mediterranean here. And I think this city we'll probably see it drop down in health very soon, as Egypt can almost destroy the Carthage cities in one turn. If they take this one, it's almost game over, for Carthage at least. Alexander, okay, so Greece is now plotting against Poland. Greece does have Gatling guns. There's still a long way to go, but I think there's a point that Egypt have hit, and soon Greece will hit, where techs you speed through them. Egypt are very close to that point. Carthage, I was going to say, just settled another city. No, they haven't. That's been there for a while. Nothing new. I want to see this Egypt-Ottomans war that will give us an even better border between Greece and Egypt. Because it'll be a fight. It'll be a good fight, even though Egypt would probably, you know, one atomic bomb here would wipe out half of Greece's army by the look of things. Greece looks a bit more spread thin now. They're sort of dealing with more problems, probably within Greece. So, you know, they have stuff to do. Not sure how long we are going to carry on this campaign for. I'm probably going to do one more video, because one, the turns are taking a long time. Egypt now have rocket artillery, and that, I presume, means somewhere atomic bomb. There it is in Carthage. Egypt have an atomic bomb. They didn't drop one on Carthage because there's no radiation. I guess they'd drop it on this city if they were going to use it. And that Suleiman only just getting into the industrial era. Rocket artilleries. You know, this campaign, it was fun to try out the mod, but it's just become a bit too much. So next video I'm probably going to be announcing the winners. So that will be on Saturday. Just had to make sure I got that right. So tomorrow's video I will be announcing who's won the campaign. I think we can all guess who it is, and boom. Carthage captured by Egypt. Again, no atomic bombs needed. I think that atomic bomb may be being saved for Rome, who are now, or maybe someone like Rome or Greece. But Rome now, look, yep, boom, Neapolis falling. Greece looks like it's getting its act together, and now with this, it can really start to get a move on with attacking Rome. I think this may be the end for Rome as well. So like I said, as Egypt gets stronger, so do Greece. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.